Hey guys, Coach John here. Just jumping on for a little holistic health chat this morning. Holistic health is really the original health. It's the classical health. It's the natural health. It's healing by nature. It's recognizing and aligning with the laws of nature, the laws of nature that recognize and state that we are the creators of our reality. And that means our health, our wealth, and our relationships, right? So just coming back to that natural thought process that the body heals itself, that there is no greater knowing or greater knowledge than the knowledge of the parasympathetic nervous system. Like, the parasympathetic nervous system manages your digestion, manages your metabolism, manages your heartbeat, your heart rate, your blood pressure, your sleep, energy, wakefulness, your endocrine system. Just to name a few things, all at the same time. This is the power and ability of the body to maintain homeostasis, to maintain regularity, to maintain stability in our lives. This is what the parasympathetic system does, the parasympathetic nervous system. It has to check water balance and protein requirements and vitamin mineral needs and eliminate waste from the body, manage the function of all of the hormones, all of the organs, making sure all of the organs are working properly, that the body is eliminating waste. So many jobs of the parasympathetic, yet it does it innately every day for itself. So the body has a knowledge. The body has a self-knowledge or a self-knowing, a self-governing that is above any external source. Now, this is a big one because in the last 100 years, our education has taught us that we should look to an authority to govern our health. Like, we put the power outside of ourselves to the doctor, now even to the government and the media, that is what we use to dictate our health. Google, the media, the radio, the TV, what we're hearing from our friends, family, and neighbors, what the doctors are saying, what the scientists are saying on TV, the information that we're getting from life is how we're determining our value, our worth, our health. Now, that is taking an external worldview or an external opinion, or it's basically aligning with an idea that I need to get something outside of myself in order to be healthy and well and complete. So it's at its root, at its foundation, it's half truth. It's 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 um it's not authentic by nature. The authentic truth by nature is that we are supported completely in each moment, within us and around us. We are supported completely in each moment, that the power is within us or around us all of the time, that what we need is already here, right? And anything that we need that we don't have, that isn't here yet, will appear when the time is right. Like, we have the power within us to sustain us, our health, our wealth, and our relationships. This is like a holistic approach, a whole self integrative approach to my life. Like, my life is a balance of what I give to it, or my life is what I have. My life force equals my life. Like, what I have within me is equal to what's around me. If I want to get more around me, I need to grow within me, right? It's just using logic, like the microcosm, the macrocosm. The microcosm affects the microcosm. The microcosm is the macrocosm. As above, so below. As above, so below. It's the same within as it is outside. So what is within me is what is around me. The vibration within me, the frequency that I attain within, is what creates what's happening around. So my health and my wealth and my loving relationships around me are governed by the power that I summon within me. Right? This is just using logic, natural law, right? Physical law, and coming away from the idea that I get my health from outside of myself. I get my health from an authority, from a doctor, from a medicine, from a chemical, from a drug, that there's something that's been made by man that is more powerful or healthier than what was made for me naturally, or that the creative force gives to me. Like, there's something more valuable than the prana, or the inner energy, or the inner chi, or the soul force, or the spiritual energy within you. Like, there's something more powerful than the spiritual creative force of the universe. So this is it. We have to come away from the illogical education that we have received over the last 100 years. We need to come back into alignment with authentic health, holistic health, which is physical, mental, and emotional health. Physical, mental, spiritual, mind, body, soul. Right. It's balancing the two sides of yourself, the physical and the spiritual, the masculine and the feminine. It's balancing the two sides of yourself with physical wellness, which I include exercise and nutrition, and mental wellness, and how I define that as intention and imagination. And it's also your energetic health, or your emotional health, or your spiritual health. And I say the emotional and spiritual health are opposite sides of the same coin, just like physical and mental are opposite sides of the physical coin, or the masculine coin, or the mental body, the mind. The mind is in the brain. The brain is a part of the physical body. So I say mind and body are physical or masculine. And feminine is emotion, feeling, creation, spirit. This is feminine. So emotional and spiritual are opposite sides of the same coin, just like physical and mental are opposite sides of the same coin. So Physical, mental, emotional are masculine and feminine, two sides of you. When you balance the two sides of you, you come back into balance. The body comes back into harmony. It's just the laws of love. The laws of love are 7, and they've always been here. The funny thing is that we've lost track of the truth. We need to come back to physical wellness. I want to talk a little bit about physical wellness specifically today. So I really want to touch on the nutrition, which is part of my physical wellness program. Like, it's exercise, that's part of your physical wellness. You need daily movement, and I don't mean annihilation movement. I mean stimulating movement daily, yes. Breath work, conscious breathing daily, yes. Presence practice daily, yes. Mental practice daily, yes. Intention, imagination, yes. And physical practice, also how you are nourishing yourself. And, even changing the way we think about our nourishment. Understanding that, we've gotten some limited beliefs regarding energy and nutrition. Like what we've been taught through education over the last 100 years is that we get our energy from our food, specifically from our macronutrients, proteins, carbs, and fats. Those are macros. And less important are the micronutrition, which is vitamins, minerals, and water. Now, I want to flip that for you. I want to say micronutrition is more important than macro. Come away from the proteins, carbs, and fats. Coming away from the solid foods and coming more to more liquid foods, lighter foods, living foods. Coming away from cooked and processed foods, moving from this whole limited belief that we are managed by macros like calories. Coming away a little bit from the calories. This is the education that we've received about nutrition. This is a very rudimentary education. It's a real beginning education. This is where you start to learn about nutrition and practicing the truth of nutrition. And you see from practicing proteins and carbs and fats and manipulating these things for some 10 or 20 or 30 years, you'll start to see that it doesn't really add up to make sense. And the reason is because this is just pure physical science. If you look at all of the information, education regarding nutrition, it's one-sided. It just talks about vitamins, minerals, and proteins, and grams, and fats, and calories, and it just talks about these things and that you just need to get them. Like, there's no link between what you're thinking and what you need to eat. Like, what you think has no effect on your nutrition. I tell you, after studying nutrition, I was a kinesiologist and a psychology was my background. I've been a teacher for many years. I was a physical education teacher. I was a personal trainer for 30 years. I've helped people with health and coaching and wellness and losing weight and getting toned and getting fit. And I've been in the Mr. Universe, so I've practiced these things. I'm married to a trainer and coach myself for 20 years. Who also lives that way. I have 3 children. I've trained my children. So I know about fitness and health for a lifetime. I've helped thousands of people, 30,000, over 40,000 personal training sessions in my 30 plus years of fitness and coaching and health. And I want to say that what I learned from this it isn't. You can't separate the nutrition from the emotion. Like, people are invested emotionally in their food. Like, nutrition is like religion. And if you try to push on someone's nutrition, it's like you're poking on their religion. So you have to wait until the person is ready to discuss the nutrition. But we want to move a little bit on our nutrition. Like, if we continue to think and say and believe the same things that we have about nutrition and the same things that everybody else is saying about nutrition, then we'll just get what everybody else is getting. And you'll see what's happening with the population. Everyone's gaining weight. Everyone's failing in their relationships, in their careers, living paycheck to paycheck, and health is on the decline in every single way. And, fast food and cooked and processed food and this protein approach to your nutrition, calories, macronutrients, getting your energies from vitamins, minerals, getting. This is what we need to do with our nutrition, is get this or get that. Something's missing. We need to get it from the outside. This is the nutrition, and this is how we get our energy in life. This is how we think. This is how we've been taught. This is how we've been educated. This way. This is limited. This is limited worldview. To not recognize that we live in a cosmos, in a universe of pure energy. And that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. That energy is coming from the sun. Energy is coming from the earth. Energy is coming from the other human beings' bodies. That you can take energy out of the moment, out of the presence. That you can be in relationship, and relationship gives you energy. That you can be in a loving relationship, and that gives you energy. That you can be in a loving relationship with the cosmos. That you can be in a loving relationship with right now, and you can take the loving, unconditionally loving energy that's here. That if you have the right knowledge, information, understanding, and presence in the moment, that you can generate energy within yourself, within your own imagination, with your decision that lights your own internal sun or your inner flame, that you can use your decision maker, your masculine mind, to conjure a certain idea or plan that you can work on and get excited about and get energy from, and then that energy can make you skip your meal, that you won't need your next meal because you're so excited to work on or work to do something. Have you ever been so inspired by something that you didn't need to eat? Like, have you not seen the energy that can come just from inspiration, creativity, working on your passion or your dream? Like tapping into your own inner energy, your inner wisdom, your intuition, your passion, your love, your joy. Like if you can begin to nurture yourself and nourish yourself in another way, and this is possible, but it doesn't come from following the paradigm of calories and macronutrients. No, you have to leave this paradigm a little bit and recognize your energetic self, your energy body. Like in the West, education teaches us that this is woo-woo and silly and not important and not true and not valuable and not good or even evil or dark to think that you have the power within yourself to fix or change or heal your life, to change something in your life with your health, with your wealth, or with your relationships. That you can lose weight, heal pain, and make more money. And you can do it by moving and breathing and eating live food and thinking and speaking differently. Now, I learned this over a lifetime. I mean, I really learned it over the last 10 years. And, had I had a guide, I think you could do it even faster than that. So, but this is not an overnight switch. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that you need to learn and get into and embrace. And then once you kind of understand how it works and understand that you're in it and you're growing in it and you love it and you feel progress happening all the time, then you're inspired to do it because it makes you better. It makes you feel and look your best. So you keep on doing it because you love it, not because you're forced to do it or because you have to do it. It's a change of mind is what we need. A change of approach, a change of information. It's a change of information. It's to get away from killing yourself. It's to get into consistency. It's to get into lifestyle. If you want some help to pull it all together, I suggest that you consider my 7-day health challenge. It'll show you the detoxification nutrition. It'll teach you the exercises, the 21 movements, my physical assessment, my basic training program. That's how I introduce my 7 days of health to people. Is first I start with a 15-minute chat just to understand you and let you know a little bit about me. Let's exchange some information, and then we move to a physical assessment, and then we move to a mindset and nutritional assessment, and then we do 7 days of coaching together, where 30 minutes a day you can tune in to exercise with me, move with me, and talk about nutrition with me. Yes, that's the program. That's the package. That's how we help you. I like to help you become your best, because I've learned in my life that when I give, that helps me get. If I want to get more in my life, I got to give more to my life. So I learned that by giving health to others, that I grow in health. So this is why I've aligned myself this way, and this is why I live this way. If you want some help getting yourself back in your best, then I would love to help you do it with my 7-day natural health challenge. Learn holistic health with me in 7 days, and see what you think about it. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day.